Alright, we do our fencing just a little bit different than most people do. Most of the time on the fencing, the fence slats, you're going to find those thin 5/8 inches thick slats. They're usually pretty wet because they still are what they call green. The problem with those is that it's not going to take long for those to deteriorate. They're going to shrink, they're going to crack. So we've kind of taken a little bit different of approach. As far as fence slats go, we offer a 1x4, a 1x6, and a 1x8 fence slat. All of our slats are 7/8 inches thick, so they're a nice durable slat. Here's an example. Super thick, a lot thicker than you're going to find elsewhere. But then they're also kiln dried. So they've already been dried, so you're not going to get that shrinking and cracking. We've been willing to be a little more tolerant as far as knots go, you know, physical or blemishes that might, you know, most people love it because it looks rustic, but because we're willing to do that, we're able to take these slats and offer them out at the same price as what those really thin slats cost, and they last a lot longer. This is a 1x6 dog-eared board. These are $2 a piece. We also offer the 1x4 at $1.20, and the 1x8 is $2.70. So that's the way we do slats. You'll be a lot happier with these 10 years down the road. These are still going to look really nice, last a long time, and so that's the way we've done that. As far as our rail goes, we just use what they call a 2x4 rough rail. It's a cedar rail. It's got a rough finish to it. These are $4.30 a piece. And then as far as our posts go, we just use a 4x4 cedar post. And the reason I like cedar over pressure treated is because pressure treated is just a man-made way of trying to make cedar. The only problem with pressure treated is the chemicals that they put into it to try to preserve the wood will only last about 5 to 7 years, where the cedar product has the oils within, so they're going to last a lot longer than a pressure treated board. As far as figuring on your fence costs, with our fence slats, a 1x6 slat, for example, the 2x4 cedar rail, and then the 4x4 post, you can figure about a $7.20 a lineal foot cost. So that's what it's going to cost to your fence. But I know that these products will last longer than what you're normally going to find elsewhere, and everyone that we've had do it loves the look. We also sell trim pieces if you want to do like a beauty board on the top and bottom. That's usually just done with a longer 1x4.